Hello guys, today in lecture number 9 of Power Electronic we learned the topic GTO, that is gate turn off thyristor. We have to learn in this topic, that is the construction of the GTO, working of the GTO, then its applications. See one by one. First is construction of the GTO. GTO is nothing but the gate turn off thyristor or get turn off SCR. Now see construction. Construction diagram is shown in figure. It is the four-layer structure having three junctions, junction J1, junction J2 and junction J3, having three terminals, that is gate, anode, gate and cathode. This is the construction diagram. Alternate P and N layer will be there. P type material and N type material is used to form the construction of GTO. Now next is the symbol of GTO. Here symbol is shown in figure. Symbol of the GTO is same as that of the symbol of SCR. Only one difference is that gate terminal, there will be two arrows shown at the gate terminal, and this two arrow indicate that the gate pulse, it may be positive or it may be negative. Now see construction, theory of this construction. Construction of the GTO, that is gate turn off thyristor, consists four alternate layer, forming this four layer by the P type and N type of the material. Alternate P and N layer is there. Now having this GTO having the three terminals respectively, anode, cathode and gate. Gate is the controlling terminal and gate pulse is applied to this terminal. It may be positive or it may be negative. There are three junctions, junction J1, junction J2 and junction J3 as shown in the figure. This is the construction of GTO. Next is the working principle. Its working principle again same as that of the working principle of SCR, means it turn on mechanism of the GTO is same as that of the turn on mechanism of the SCR. Then what is the difference between SCR and GTO? The main difference between SCR and GTO is the turn off mechanism of the GTO. Means turn off mechanism of the GTO is different than the turn off mechanism of the SCR. In order to turn off GTO, we have to apply the gate pulse. It should be negative. And we already learned in the construction of the GTO that there will be the gate terminal difference. That gate terminal having the two arrow for in both the direction, and it indicates that gate pulse, it may be positive or it may be negative. Then positive gate pulse, when we apply this positive gate pulse, it will turn on the GTO, and when we apply the negative gate pulse to the negative gate pulse to the gate terminal, then it will turn off the GTO. This is the biggest difference. Now see how it will work. Turn off, to learn the turn off mechanism of the SCR, we see the basic diagram, that is the two transistor analogy of SCR. Same diagram will be drawn here. In this diagram, the three terminals are there. Anode terminal denoted by A, cathode terminal, that is denoted by K, and gate terminal denoted by G. There will be two transistors present, transistor Q1 and transistor Q2. Both the transistors are connected, and this connection is called the two transistor analogy, and this connection will form alternate P and PN layer, and this alternate P and PN layer form the structure of or construction of the SCR. Now how it will work? When Q1 and Q2, when your SCR is get turned on, means your transistor Q1 and transistor Q2 both are in saturation region. Because in saturation region, your Q1 and Q2 both are in forward bias, and current flows through both the transistors. When current flows through both the transistor, means it is in saturation region. And if gate pulse is negative, then this gate pulse is connected to the base of the transistor 2, means base of the transistor Q2, and due to this negative pulse applied to gate terminal of the transistor Q2, it will come out of the saturation region and go into active region. Then what happens, when it goes into active region, it will reduce the region and GTO get turned off. As regeneration get turned off means your cathode current goes on decreasing, your base current goes on decreasing, means your transistor Q2 goes into turn off condition and it will turn off the transistor Q1 also, because the Q1 transistor base is connected to the output of the transistor Q2, and in this way it get turned off. Means when we have to turn off the GTO, negative gate pulse applied, it will be necessary to apply the negative gate pulse. Now next point is VI characteristics of the GTO. As we learn, its working principle is same as that of the SCR. Turn on mechanism is also same as that of the SCR. Only one difference is there. To turn off the GTO, we have to apply the negative gate pulse. Then what about its characteristics? Its characteristics our SCR characteristics divided into two: forward characteristics and reverse characteristics. Your forward characteristics is same as that of the SCR, and your reverse characteristics same as that of the diode. Then what is the difference between the characteristics of the GTO and characteristics of the SCR? Characteristics of the SCR and GTO forward characteristics are same there. Only one difference in the reverse characteristics, that is the reverse breakdown voltage. The GTO is smaller than the reverse breakdown voltage of the SCR, and it is in the range of 20 to 30 volt only. Now, which next point is applications of the GTO. Which are the applications of the GTO? GTO basic applications are there. First is GTO is used in inverter circuits. Second is it is used in UPS, that is uninterrupted power supply. Third is it is used in DC motor drivers. Now this is the construction, working and applications of the GTO. Next point we have to learn, that is the SCR triggering circuit. We have to learn the three types of triggering circuit basically. First triggering circuit is simple resistor triggering circuit. It is also called as a R triggering circuit, or it is also called as a resistor triggering circuit. Second triggering circuit is RC triggering circuit. Then third is the UJT, that is unijunction transistor relaxation oscillator circuit, used to trigger the SCR. See one by one. First is simple resistor triggering circuit. It is also called as a resistor triggering circuit or R triggering circuit. See its basic diagram. AC supply is there. It is given to the load. Then it is given to the potentiometer, then R minimum resistor, and one switch is present. After that it is connected to the diode and then given to the gate terminal. This diode is connected because it is a unidirectional device. We learn why this diode is used. Next I will explain why diode is used. Now this is the circuit diagram of the resistor triggering. Now see what happened here. This circuit is simple and economical. Firstly, simple. Its circuit is very simple and economically it is better. Hence, we use the resistor triggering. Next is potentiometer. This potentiometer is used here. See which devices are used. Potentiometer is there, resistance is there. See in diagram. Potentiometer, load it may be resistive, it may be inductive. Then resistance, then diode, switch, and thyristor. Thyristor is the SCR. Thyristor type used in this circuit diagram is the SCR, because we learned the triggering circuit for SCR. Now see this potentiometer. What is the working of this potentiometer? This potentiometer decide the value of peak gate current. Means it indirectly it decide the firing angle. Now this diode is used because we know the diode is a unidirectional device, means current flow only in one direction. Means diode always conduct in forward biased, and in reverse biased very small current is flow, or indirectly we can say that in reverse bias diode is in off state. Now by using this diode we can prevent the reverse voltage provided to gate pulse, because due to this reverse voltage it may damage or it may uh, turn of the SCR. To avoid this, unidirectional means positive gate pulse is necessary point, and due to this we provide the diode. Next is its working principle is divided into two. First is at positive half cycle. What happens at positive half cycle? Current flows through a potentiometer, then resistance, then diode, and then gate and cathode junction of SCR. When SCR turn on means we know when SCR is in off state means your condition will be there, that is a high voltage low current condition is there, and when your SCR is turned on means current is very high and voltage is small. This is the turn on condition. When then scene point, basic point, when your SCR turn on, voltage across SCR are reduced to its on state voltage value, which is very small, and we can say that it is negligible. Now this gate current reduced to zero. Due to that gate current, when it was the your SCR get turned on, gate currents reduced to zero or gate pulse is not necessary continuously. Now this SCR conducts up to pi radians if load is purely resistive, and it conducts up to negative half cycle also when your load is inductive. Now the value of this P decide the firing angle, and firing angle for the resistive triggering circuit is restricted to 90 degree because this AC supply voltage and your gate voltage produce the gate current are in phase. Due to this your firing angle is restricted up to 90 degree only, means your alpha value, that is firing angle, is denoted by alpha, and firing angle is nothing but the voltage required to turn on the SCR. This alpha is denoted in below figure, that is the waveforms. See waveform also, there will be AC supply voltage. First waveform is the AC supply voltage, which is the supply given to the circuits. Next is load voltage. Load voltage means voltage across the SCR when it is in the off condition. At that time voltage is from alpha to pi. Alpha is the firing angle, and voltage across SCR means SCR get turned on. At that time voltage across SCR is present and it is very small from 0 to alpha. After negative cycle it will be 0, and after that sorry, negative cycle it will be negative, and after again positive cycle it will be 2 pi plus alpha, and so on. These are the waveforms for the resistance triggering. In next lecture, we have to learn the next point, that is next triggering circuit is the RC triggering circuit and UJT relaxation oscillator triggering circuit for the SCR. Thank you guys.